In this video, we saw a Bitcoin pump over the weekend, but the question is this a bull trap and is this just going to lead into a dead cat bounce? Well, stay tuned to know more. Do you want to learn the strategy that I use for my day-to-day trading? Then make sure to check out our Gaps Crypto 101 playlist. You can start learning how to trade in the cryptocurrency market all for free, and the link is available in the description down below. And if you want to start opening an account with any crypto trading platform, make sure to trade this guys with Femex and Bybit, as they have one of the lowest fees possible in the cryptocurrency market. And if you use our affiliate links, you can get up to 20,000 US dollars of bonuses when you are going to deposit with those trading platforms, and the links are available in the description down below. So now let's dive into this video. So hi guys, and welcome back to another Gabs Cryptocurrency video where we trade by data and not by hype. And if you haven't subscribed to my channel, click the subscribe button down below and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out videos like this. So yeah, let's now dive into this video and let's give you an understanding on what happened over the weekend. So over the weekend, we saw Bitcoin finally hit around the 80,000 or 81,000 US dollars to be exact. And then after that, we saw somewhat of a bounce around the 81,000 US dollar area. And at the same time, that bounce was because, of course, it's because of this 4-hour time frame bullish cross in the stochastic RSI. So that's why we saw a rebound here with the Bitcoin price action. And then as you can see right now, Bitcoin has actually started to form a bearish cross. So it could indicate that this recent pop that we have seen is just starting to form the new consolidation area around the 81,000 up until the 87,000 US dollars. So it could be indicating that it's not yet going to be a relief rally. It's more likely going to show that we are now starting to form a consolidation area if you are going to look at this in the 4-hour time frame. But looking at the daily time frame, it has now started a bullish cross in the daily time frame stochastic RSI. So what does this mean for the Bitcoin price action? So if you're going to look back in time, the daily time frame stochastic RSI has actually been pretty accurate here with the previous Bitcoin price action. And right now, I think we have to take this step one day at a time, because as you can see, even if we have this bullish indicator already forming in the daily time frame, if you are going to the 4-hour time frame charts, we are not yet forming any bullish reversal indicator in the 4-hour time frame chart. So what I think could happen here is, I think Bitcoin could retest again the 81,000 US dollars, or roughly the 82,000 US dollars. What I think is Bitcoin is going to do is going to form a somewhat of a declining price within the next few days, while the daily time frame bullish stochastic RSI cross is going to form. It will also form a bullish divergence here as well in the 4-hour time frame. So in this case, if we are going to see this type of movement, then this could indicate that we might see a relief rally for the midterm. Now, does this relief rally indicate that we are going to form a new all-time high? I don't think so, because the main crucial thing here, if we are going to see this relief rally, is it has to go back to the 50-week moving average. So let's try to open that chart pretty quickly. So if you're going to open the 50-week moving average here, the 50-week moving average is right now playing around the 90, or actually the 101,000 US dollars. So I think what could happen here is, if we see that bullish divergence form in the 4-hour time frame, we might see Bitcoin go back around the 100,000 US dollars, or depending on where is this 50-week MA is going to be. Because I think in that case, that could be one of the biggest resistance here, because in the previous Bitcoin price action, the dead cat bounce was actually indicated by the 50-week moving average. So in that case, after a massive crash or a massive dump with Bitcoin, it usually goes back to the 50-week moving average for a dead cat bounce. So I think what we are going to see within the next few days is it has to form a 4-hour time frame bullish divergence. Then after forming that 4-hour time frame bullish divergence, then I think we can see a Bitcoin dead cat bounce and should make a recovery between the 90,000 US dollars to the 100,000 US dollar area for the dead cat bounce. And it will of course depend on the 50-week moving average. So yeah, don't get too hyped if we are going to see a pump, because right now As you can see, we are clearly in a downtrend following the Bitcoin bull market support band because we are clearly below. So previously in the long-term bull market, this has acted as a support, but right now this is now going to act as a resistance. So if you are going to want to open a long-term short position, then I think if we see the dead cat bounce, that could be one of the best time for you to re-enter or to enter a new short-term or to enter a new long-term short position. Now, when it comes to all long-term traders, or let's say you are a spot holder who bought any altcoins or Bitcoin during the bull market phase, I think that that could also be one of the last time that you can also sell your crypto at a higher price. So, as what I mentioned in the previous video, it would be best to do for you to sell partially. And the reason why I'm telling you guys to sell partially is because if we see Bitcoin go up within the next few weeks, then at least you still have money that you can sell from a higher price action. So right now, it's much better for you to wait this one out. If you haven't sold any of your altcoins, it's much better for you to sell around 30 to 40%. Then if Bitcoin goes up, then sell another 30 to 40% of your portfolio. So that is the main strategy for all spot holders. That is also the strategy that I have told you for the long-term short position, which was if we are going to see that cat bounce, then of course we are going to enter more. And yeah, let's also give you a quick update within the hourly time frame because right now I think we are starting to form the next move for the Bitcoin price action. Let me clear the charts quickly. And if you're going to open the hourly time frame, you are going to see that we have started forming an ascending channel here. And an ascending channel is a bearish pattern to the downside. And it usually leads Bitcoin to the bottom of the channel or the bottom of the wedge, which is around the 82,300 US dollars following this price action. So I think we can see Bitcoin go back to the 82,300. And in fact, if you're also going to open the 4-hour time frame, we also have a bearish cross in the stochastic RSI. So right now, the ascending channel as well as the 4-hour time frame bearish stochastic RSI cross are all pretty confluent. And right now I have opened this new trade in Wix, and my new account here with Wix is actually an account that I've been testing. As you can see, I am now able to grow my account from $200 to 688 US dollars. It's a pretty big step from what we have done with our small account here with Wix. And if you want to start trading with Wix, make sure to use our sign up link, which you can find in the description down below. You can also still use your Bybit account if you are still an existing user, but if you want to use a new platform which doesn't have any VPN and KYC, Wix is the way to go. And the way how I am currently transferring in or cashing in with Wix is coins.ph. You can just convert your money into USDT. Then from USDT, you can withdraw your USDT into Wix. So yeah, I think that's all the update for the time being. If you find this video useful and informative, please give this video a like. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye for now.